'Cause we coming up on uncharted territory, but we still march, march, march. So many obstacles in front of us they can't see. We still march. That's a shout out to my stroke survivors, brain aneurysm survivors, survivors with cerebral palsy, multiple sclerosis, anything that you have dealt with that, was meant to break you down, but instead you march. I know that song. I love that song. Just something I've been singing lately because I just like the hook, and I like how he did it so differently. The hook breaks down and it's like, yeah, it's just different from everything that's on the radio. Like, I really don't buy, even though I'm a hip hop artist, I don't buy hip hop anymore. Like, I'm kind of over it. And now it's so many songs that I have been listening to because of my father. And I think I told y'all last time I have something else that has been on my heart to want to do as a musician. And I'm already doing so much, I know, but I like the blues. And I have been singing the blues. I've been listening to blues albums. And it's just so cold. Like, I love the blues. And I was one of those people, I used to think that the blues was your sad, but it's not necessarily the case. The blues just is a different form of music, and you can talk about all kind of topics, and that's why I really like it. I mean, a lot of them talk about they miss their baby, I wish my baby come home, and all of that stuff. I gotta find a baby to have to come home. So, but it's life. Like, I've been writing a little bit. So that's my secret. I have been writing some blues songs and singing them. I'll cut it off in the car and like make up my own little tunes and all of that. The blues, yeah. So um, that's one of the things I will be kind of going into, I guess, this year. Just exploring it, because 2014 is really about me exploring. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to fix the viewing. Yeah, but 2014 is about me exploring every single thing that I want to do. Like, the painting, and I'm still working on the other one, but I can't wait to show y'all that one too. But, just everything that I'm capable of, I want to do it. And also work on being happy. And not that I'm not happy, but getting out and doing different things that I probably would have never thought about doing. So, yeah. I am Alika, author of Chemical Suicide, Death by Association. I also produced the documentary The 16th Strike. And I am a hip hop artist that was signed to Suave House, Universal. We hopped a couple of major record labels. But yeah, I was Slim Goody. Slim Goody. And I was in the group NOLA. Yes. I have had 2 brain aneurysms and a stroke. And I introduce myself most videos because I feel like everybody doesn't know who I am. And I could just let y'all know who I am. Y'all like my southern accent? Yep, I was born in New York, raised in New Orleans, moved to Atlanta from Houston, back to New York, a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway. All right, you got the history. I'm coming with an Alika lesson. I was thinking about my son. I have a wonderful son. He's a boy, does things sometimes and all of that. He's growing, so he's finding himself and losing some of himself and regaining other things. So, but my boy is very spiritual. And sometimes I don't even think he understands how serious it is with him. But he has a little clairvoyance and psychic abilities, and it's not just me acknowledging it. Like, adults that know him know this about him, you know. But anyway, this was a while ago. We actually gave somebody a ride a while ago. This happened twice. We gave somebody a ride, and my son, being a gentleman, got in the back seat and let the other person get in the front seat. And so after we dropped this person off, and the person who we gave a ride to does carry a negative energy, right? And so when we dropped this person off, I told my son, I said, come on, get back in the front. And he was like, no. And I said, why? He said, because his energy is on the seat. We need to clean the seat, and then I can sit in the front. I had to stop at Fiesta and get some baby wipes and some stuff to wipe down the seat. We blessed the sheets, wiped down the seat, and then my son got in the front seat. The second time was this lady. She came up to me. I was at a gas station. She came up to me, and she just started talking and cursing or whatever. And I was just like, look, I don't curse in front of my son. Please, hold your tongue. And so, anyway, she was gaming a little bit, but I recognized it. And she eventually wanted to ride. You know how people always come up to you and say a whole bunch of nice stuff, then they got to ask you for something. Most people know it, but it's what it is. I'm not tripping on that. And so, we gave her a ride. And, of course, he got in the back seat, being a gentleman. And I told him, I said, go ahead and get in the front. He's like, Mom, you got to clean the seat. I got to clean the seat in order for him to sit. I said, what? Because on both situations, I'm like, what, you think they're dirty? Now, I knew the energy, but I didn't think about it like that. He's like, nah, their energy is on the seat. We got to clean the seats. And that's how he felt about the lady. And I'm saying all this because so many people cross our path. I've actually run into a priest that even elaborated on this. I was sitting on the bench. I sit down, I don't think about stuff like that half the time. And I should, but I don't. I wear blessed oils and confirm that my body is blessed. Like that's how I have to receive it. But this priest, he does the same thing. Like, he wouldn't touch or sit. He doesn't even hug, different people because of their energy. And everybody carries energy, and we have to be conscious of how we transfer energy. And so even when we hug people, or shake people's hands or touch people, we have to make sure that our energy is protected. And also, even if we are dealing with negative energies, that we transfer positive to them instead of them transferring negative to us. And so I'm learning this. Like I said, my son, he's a wise soul, old soul, but I'm learning this, and I'm learning, the power of preserving your energy as well. So, I guess my Alika lesson is, basically we need to vibrate on the highest level. And, even when we're at our lowest point, it's a book I have, and it says, like, when you're feeling down, because we all get there. We can front all we want on Facebook and all these sites, like everything is peaches and ice cream and purple teddy bears. But everybody has a bad day sometimes. It just works that way. But what I found is when that happens, we can look up. You look up into the, you look up into the left. You look up to the left. and you'll start to feel it all in your energy. It'll just be like, oh. Or this is something I do with my son because he is so spiritually connected. When he gets in them funky moods, his energy actually transfers like beyond what other people transfer. So I just be like, son, you got to check your energy. So what I do, I tell him to smile, and he can't stop smiling until he feels it in his system. So I be like, smile, make the side of your mouth touch your ears, and he'll do like that, and then eventually I see it in his face, and it's just like, okay, you're good now, thank you, you know. But it's just something that I think we need to do. We got to start checking our energy. Go to the website right here, ToniHickman.com. Lots to go on. Got a couple of things coming out. A homeboy of mine actually screwed up my song, and so I'm gonna try and figure out how I can put it on YouTube, because it's pretty cool how he did it. I've never had my song screwed up. Also, do you guys see how my hair is growing? Like, seriously, like, look at the videos in the past. It's just, it keeps growing. You want to know my secret? And I got a phone. I'm not even gonna look at it right now. But the secret is flax seeds. That's what I put in my body, and I just kind of keep it oiled and moisturized. Ignore the phone. I keep it oiled and moisturized, but that has nothing to do with the growth. The growth comes from inside. I hope you guys have been sticking to your diet, or you're eating properly. I am. What is it? What's today's date? The 22nd, right? Yeah, I've been sticking to it, and I can see the difference. I can feel the difference in my body and my energy. And I encourage you to do it. And if you don't know what we're doing, we're eating all foods that are not processed in their natural states. Now, my favorite thing to do is stir fry. So I love, like, broccoli. I've been putting broccoli in there, onions, sometimes mushrooms, zucchini, and I do it over quinoa. And then I have a salad, and then my sweets are a baked potato. I mean, a sweet potato. I recently tried a Japanese sweet potato, and it was like, I don't like it. Not my thing. And I was shocked because I had never tried it, but it's actually white on the inside. And I felt like I might as well just be eating a mashed potato. It's like a mashed potato with some sugar in it, you know. So anyway, y'all, I'm going over the minutes. Much love to y'all. If at first we don't succeed, we try again. I'm in the gym, and it's a goal I have set by the end of this year, y'all, on a whole bunch of stuff. So, all right, I send y'all love. I send y'all peace and understanding. Deuces.